What is going on, everybody? This is Scott, aka Pyrite, and we are about to hop in with yet another TOPPS Chrome Formula One hobby box break. We're back to a single. We're coming hot off doing a triple where we pulled the gold Lewis Hamilton portrait 44 out of 50. Driver number, baby. Huge hit for Mercedes in the last pull. Also pulled a gold wave Lando Norris portrait and a red Max Verstappen driver of the day. So we are getting into it pretty soon here. We're just doing one single box today, guys. We've got a few new participants. I'm going to get them up on the screen here real quick. Hopefully we've got everyone in. Guys, it is a hot day today here in New York. I am just going to go ahead, get this up on the screen here, do a quick rundown. All right, let me move myself down a little bit more. There we go. Guys, Jonathan Yin hopping in. First time ever taking the top dog Mercedes slot. Looking for those big Lewis Hamiltons, of course. Frank von Heeswick taking Red Bull, Renault, and Prima. Heeswick. And Badger Clark taking McLaren and AlphaTauri, both longtime participants. We've got Joaquin Aguilera coming back for the Williams slot, looking for the big Russells. Steve Ford, my main man here on the Ferrari slot, holding it down. And I tell you what, Steve just hit big in another breaker. Joined in on Mercedes. Oh my God, he hit a Lewis Hamilton base, a Lewis Hamilton refractor, a Lewis Hamilton purple, and a Lewis Hamilton autograph. So Steve, congratulations once again. We got Ben Davis across the pond here, raking it in, taking Racing Point for his first time joining. We got Julian from Canada up north taking Alfa Romeo. Then Johnny, our resident good luck charm here, guys. If you're new to the channel, when Johnny's here, we're pulling bangers. We got Johnny taking Haas, and Lee Xinyi taking all other F2 teams. All right, guys, we are about to get into it. Let me just reorganize everything. We've got the box live on the stream. And guys, there's no race this weekend. So what else can we do but crack in to a little TOPPS Chrome product? All right, guys. I know, right? See, Frank knows. We got to have Johnny in here for the luck. It's true, man. He hops in and banger after banger. It's unbelievable. People should start paying Johnny, or I should start paying Johnny just to join the stream, just to make sure that we start popping off. Now again, guys, this is box 7 out of 12 for the case. We still haven't hit the variation. We have not hit the variation, guys. And I do nothing but hit Russells because I gotta say, and I hope I don't jinx myself here, but I've opened 4 variations in my, I guess, TOPPS Chrome Formula One product opening days, and every single one has been a George Russell. But guys, let's count up the packs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the front side. Let's see, make sure. And again, guys, I did, in this case, actually, had a box with only 17. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The standard 18 packs. Always good to see. I'm still hoping to get a 19-pack box one of these days. I think now that I've gotten a 17, I mean, come on, it's only fair, right, that they give me something. Just going to get these up here just in case we get a couple bangers. We'll get them going. Norris Auto. Chris Clark, baby. I would love to pull you a Norris Auto. I hope so. We've seen 4 out of the 6 boxes we've opened. We've seen 4 autographs. And generally you get 6 in a case. However, if anyone's watching my past streams, I've pulled 7 out of 8 boxes from a case. So You can definitely get more than 6. So I'm hoping that we can get more than 6. Maybe even today. Maybe we can start it off hot. And we're starting off with the Red Bull technical director, Pierre. Followed by a Lando Norris freshest. We're off to the races. Lando Norris freshest coming in hot. First nice pull of the day. Right in the first pack, second card. We will take that. Followed by a Nikita Mazepin for High Tech Grand Prix. Currently racing for Haas. And the last card in the pack, the Honey Badger himself, Daniel Ricciardo. And I tell you what now, guys, after that win, will that be the confidence boost? You know what, we'll even put it up there for now. Will that be the confidence boost that Ricciardo needs, right? Because Ricciardo is a very intuitive driver, obviously. He's very highly rated. He was really good at Red Bull. He's the only one that's ever really taken it to max at Red Bull. And, you know, this season he just hasn't been getting it done in comparison to Lando. I will say Lando probably could have challenged him for the win there. But, you know, good on Lando. I think that shows, you know, a sense of maturity that he didn't push him too hard. I mean, McLaren, obviously, Lando's waiting on his first win, but he'll get one. He'll get there, right? It almost reminds me of Leclerc in 2019 when he had the race won in Bahrain and his engine failed. He had a couple other races. He just couldn't get that win. But it'll come, just like it came for Leclerc. ART Grand Prix team logo. There we go. The Prima slot already. And I tell you what, in the triple box break that we did, I didn't pull a single Mick until the last box. I pulled an orange 70th car, which was pretty sick. But the first portrait coming in here for Frank, not a bad hit. And then another Daniel Ricciardo. Very nice. And we'll just go this way real quick. Last card in the pack. Another Daniel Ricciardo. Guys, this is a Daniel Ricciardo box. We've got the track tag, the World on Wheels insert, and his car. Very nice start for Renault. And I tell you what, if you've seen the past streams, I pulled an orange Daniel Ricciardo autograph for my man Nick Driscoll. And I tell you what, those orange autographs are just absolutely stunning, guys. Stunning. All right. So what do you guys think in the chat? What are we thinking? I know it's obviously very close, you know, between Red Bull and Mercedes. But what do we think about McLaren and Ferrari? Who's going to come out on top? Because, I'll tell you what, McLaren looks pretty good right now, especially if Ricciardo is functioning at a high level like we know he can. Louis Delatraz for F2. Lewis Hamilton, Grand Prix winner in Britain, as he was this year in Silverstone. Next card. Oh, come on. I hate when they stick. Okay, so, real quick, I'm just going to throw this out there. And I've said it before. I'll probably say it again. If you have an insert on the third card, and this is the third card, insert, you've got a banger behind. I am hoping for something huge. Just right at the beginning of the stream here, why not give us something big? What do we got? Oh, we'll take an orange. Oh, baby, orange driver of the day in Australia. 70th for Valtteri Bottas. Jonathan, it's not the Lewis Hamilton, but woo, not a bad start. And I tell you what, Bottas could reinvent himself. Oh yeah, just as Johnny says hello in the chat, we pull an orange. What did I tell you guys? Johnny is the good luck charm here. Resident good luck charm. We're going to move some of these in. But Valtteri Bottas, driver of the day in Australia, Now, not having the best season this year, but I gotta say, his performance in Monza this past weekend, probably the best of the season. He could have won that race. He absolutely could have if he had just, a couple things had gone his way. He definitely could have won it. But guys, also, let's not gloss over the Pierre Gasly track tech, the comeback kid. He really is the comeback kid, given his career turnaround after getting disceremoniously demoted from Red Bull after only half a season. I remember. It's tough, guys, because Gasly is such a good driver. He really is. Obviously, we've seen it. He won in Monza last year. He's had a fantastic season this year. He's basically the next best car in the Red Bull AlphaTauri outfit, besides Max, is Gasly and AlphaTauri. He's outperforming Perez, honestly, for the most part. So it's tough, but, man, he was really bad in that first half of the season. I don't know if any of you guys pay attention to Reddit or not. There's Formula 1, there's a Formula 1.5, which is kind of where they track all the stats and everything on, not the top teams, which was Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes at the time. And then they made a Formula 1.25, and it was just for Gasly. It was rough. Ghastly Gasly. But now he's turned it around. And Charles Leclerc, winner in Italy 2 years ago, wasn't to be this year. Lando Norris, rookie card, the car. One of the only car picks coming out of the pit lane. You can see his pit crew in the background there. Alfa Romeo, team logo. And last card in the pack is a Lewis Hamilton refractor. Winner in Mexico. Very nice. I tell you what, when you're pulling refractors, as long as you can hit one of the big ones, and that's just condensation, but as long as you can hit one of these big ones here, guys, oh man. Lewis Hamilton, we're going to have to put him up here. Let's make some room. Lewis Hamilton refractor. Jonathan, not a bad start, hitting the orange Bottas and the Hamilton right out of the gates. Very nice. All right, guys, we're not even halfway through the first half, and we are only just getting started. All right, guys, here we go. We got Uni Virtuoso F2 team there. Guan Yu Zhou's car. AlphaTauri team logo. There we go. The George Russell. Let's go. George Russell, Formula One freshest. It's funny because they have a lot of different stances, right, in all of these cards, the portraits, whatever. Russell, this is the same picture they used for his for his autograph. Very nice card. Formula One freshest. And last card in the pack, a Valtteri Bottas. World on Wheels. Man, it is insert after insert right now, guys. But we're going to have to get this George Russell up on the board. We'll take out one of the Daniels. We'll keep the Honey Badger up. We'll put the two Formula One freshest rookie cards right next to each other. Lando Norris and George Russell, the two rookies from this season that really the sky is the limit, guys. George Russell going to Mercedes next year, taking the fight to Lewis Hamilton, seeing what he can do in a top-tier car, as we've seen him with flashes of brilliance, even in the Williams. All right, Frank said he has to be right back for a second. Oh, man, let's see if we can pull something while he's gone. What slots does he have? He's got Red Bull, he's got Renault, and Prima. I'm going to pull a big Max Verstappen. Oh. All right, guys. Keeping it moving. Keeping it going. Okay, there's another Mick. This is the one I pulled the 70th orange of last time. So Mick again. So now we've seen both Mick Schumachers. Very nice. Prima, who's now on Haas. But nice hit there for Mick. we've got a Renault team logo. Next card up is Formula One team Mercedes-AMG Petronas for their World Championship. And the last card in the pack is a Simon Roberts refractor for Williams. Rocking the shades. Looking fresh. Simon Roberts. Very nice. Getting all these sleeved up. As always, guys, making sure the cards are taken very good care of. Getting every single card sleeved up. You will never get a stack of cards with no sleeves from me. Every single card is penny sleeved. All of your hits top loaded and everything kept in immaculate condition. That can be sure. Yeah, so Chris Clark, I have seen the Chrome 2021. I've secured a couple cases so far. I think they look okay. Some of the inserts have a little bit of like a Topps Now kind of vibe that I'm not really a huge fan of. But I think overall it'll be good, right? It'll be a good product. It'll be better than the Topps flagship for sure. There's autographs in it, which you love to see. Although there is Topps Chrome Light, which is literally same exact thing. Topps Chrome, everything, all of the hits, all the inserts, everything, except the autos. No autos. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But here we got Max Verstappen, driver of the day in Germany. A race that he won in the wet that saw quite a few people crash out of. Sergio Perez, finally racing point on the board here. Sergio Perez, taking a look at his helmet. Another Simon Roberts, this time not the refractor, just the standard Simon Roberts. And another Sergio Perez, two Sergio Perez in one pack. And now it's been confirmed, obviously Sergio Perez driving for Red Bull currently. He has been signed for the next season. The other Racing Point driver in this set, Lance Stroll, also just announced that Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel will still be racing for Aston Martin next year. So good to see kind of all of the teams, setting their rosters. I think the one big question mark is what's going to happen with Giovinazzi's seat in Alfa Romeo. There's been rumors that he could be on the way out, and Guan Yu Zhou has been the favorite to potentially take the slot. Nick DeVries has also been thrown in there, but we'll have to wait and see. But here we go, guys. We've got Lando Norris, driver of the day in France. I tell you what, Lando has quite a few cards where he's sucking on a little sippy cup water bottle, and I feel like that's so Lando. And the next card here, Alfa Romeo, we've got Frederick Vasseur, team principal for Alfa Romeo. Next card in the pack is a Sean Galeli from F2, number 1. And last card in the pack here, guys. Okay, another orange. This time, Lewis Hamilton. Jonathan, your second orange of the box. And this time, it's the guy you want. Oh, my God. Lewis Hamilton, true orange. Winner in France. What number we got? Number 3 out of 25. You do have the little peeling right here, right? Like most of the cards, you're either going to see a nick on one side or the other. Very good over here, though. Wow. Lewis Hamilton, orange, guys. Jesus. I mean, I guess we'll take out the other Lewis. We'll swap Lewis's here. Unbelievable. Jonathan, what a time to hop in for your first box ever on Mercedes. And we've literally already pulled 2 oranges. Guys, 2 oranges in one box? First of all, that's crazy. We've got 2 oranges. We still have another pack for the first half. This is wild. Unbelievable. Just back in time to see the Hamilton. Yeah, we're going to have to move him over a little bit more. Let's just get him fully in frame there. Oh, gosh, look at that. Winner in France, Lewis Hamilton, going for a victory jog there with a big smile on his face. What a pull for Jonathan. Very nice there. All right, guys. We are down to the last pack of the first half. What can we pull? We're coming in with the Charles Leclerc, driver of the day in Azerbaijan, Baku. This is the race that in qualifying, the famous quote from Charles Leclerc, "I am stupid," was coined when he binned it into the castle section of Azerbaijan, but had a storming drive on race day that earned him driver of the day, coming all the way from the back up towards the sharp end. And Pierre Gasly, again, Pierre having a couple solid seasons strung together here at AlphaTauri ever since coming back down from the Red Bull team. Will they ever bring him back? Another Valtteri Bottas, winner in Azerbaijan. And last card is an Alexander Alban. Now we have the freshest trio, guys, but this one is a refractor. Frank, I know you said to me you're kind of almost looking forward to the Albans in this opening, and there it is. There's the refractor, freshest. We're going to have to take the Honey Badger out, and we've got all three rookie card freshest lining up the center of the grid here, guys. Unbelievable. And the refractor, no less, which makes it worthwhile for sure. All right, guys. I will say, though, oddly missing. I'm just going to get some more sleeves here. Oddly missing from the box so far. No purples. No purples. And those are generally the ones that you're never guaranteed. But you always see at least, generally you see two, right? Sometimes three, sometimes one, but almost always you see the two purples. So, guys, we're moving in to the second half here. The first half, okay, we've got the three rookies, Formula One freshest, right in the center, and then nice bookends here. On the left side, we've got the orange 70th Valtteri Bottas, and on the right side, we've got the orange Lewis Hamilton. Wild stuff, guys. And it's time to crack into the second half. Just like we're in the second half of the Formula One season. Coming up, getting ready for Sochi. Russian Grand Prix next weekend, guys. We're about a week away, maybe 6 days away from some action on track in Russia. And there are a lot of storylines going in. Sebastian Vettel, Scuderia Ferrari. Gunther, everybody loves Gunther. And I told my man Jonathan, he's taking this Mercedes slot. I told him to watch Drive to Survive. And I tell you what, if you watch Drive to Survive, you will absolutely love it. You will love this guy because he makes the show. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw him get a spinoff. Calling it right now. We've got the Hamilton-Bottas combination Mercedes. Formula One award winners, the World Championship, and Antonio Giovinazzi, who, like I said, is under some pressure to potentially lose his seat, but he has been putting in some good, at least qualifying performances, right? Both at Zandvoort and in Monza. And in Monza, the Italian Grand Prix this last weekend, he absolutely crushed it in qualifying far above his well-decorated and world champion teammate in Kimi Räikkönen, who's announced his retirement at the end of the season, which has seen a lot of his cards kind of jump in value, just knowing that there's probably only one more run of product with Kimi's. I think in the 2021 cards, we'll see Kimi there again, but getting down to it, guys. Oh, this is my favorite card. I will say, this is my absolute favorite card. Max Verstappen, winner in Austria. 141, baby. Nice hit there. I always love that card. Christian Lundgaard, future stars for F2. Oh, Jonathan! Jonathan, did you know what was going to be in this box? Did you have an idea? You knew. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm tentative. Okay, I'll probably hop in on the most expensive slot. Why not? First time ever, we'll take Mercedes because I know that I'm going to get two oranges and a Lewis Hamilton base. Are you kidding me, guys? Unbelievable. Let's see what's behind it. What do we got? Oh, our first purple of the day. Johan Daruvala for F2. Very nice purple. But guys, we know what the big hit in that pack was. It was the Lewis Hamilton base portrait. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Woo! Spicy card. We're going to take the Alban down for now. Even though he's a refractor. Lando and Russell outpace him right now. The Honda Ruvula purple, very nice card, but not quite enough to knock out one of these five here. But jeez, Jonathan, what a first-time break for you. Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Love getting new people involved. And guys, just for the record, if you haven't heard, I am going to be running a participation appreciation stream where I'll be giving away close to $250, $300 worth of Formula One cards and product, and be selling the packs for almost half their current price. The only way you can participate is if you have been in one of my past breaks. So be sure to try to hop in a box here at the end of this case, because after this case is done is when I'll be doing that stream. Looking forward to it. We're going to be talking all things F1. You guys can ask me any questions you want. We'll be ripping through some product and giving away some good stuff, guys. There's going to be some auto in there. There's going to be some nice hits from some good drivers. And we've got Kevin Magnussen portrait for Haas to lead off this pack, followed by Nobuharu Matsushita for F2. Third card in the pack is F2 Campos Racing F2 team. And the last card is another Alexander Albon refractor. Frank, you called it, man. You're getting all the Alexander Albons. And there you go, Johnny, picking up the K-Mag portrait. Very nice to see. And I tell you what, Kevin Magnussen, while he didn't have a great career at Haas, he did get on the podium earlier in his career. He was with a couple other teams before he ultimately ended in Haas. But not a terrible career for him, and he's doing great things in DTM now. Absolutely. And in other racing series, Kevin Magnussen is a solid driver. For sure. All right, guys. Next pack. Starting off with the Ferrari team logo. Oh, you got a stick. Followed by Yuki Tsunoda, Future Stars. One of the very nice F2 cards to hit. Yuki Tsunoda, currently in F1 now. And he hasn't had the best season. He started off really well in testing. And then he's crashed his car quite a bit. And he's had a lot of FP1 crashes, which you never want to see. Because FP1, you really should just be tuning in the car, not pushing too hard. So hopefully you can turn it around. They did sign him for another year. I'm sure, the connection to Honda and Japan definitely played a role there. But I like Yuki. I'm hoping he turns it around here in the second half. Valtteri Bottas, winner in Japan. And man, it's really unfortunate that we miss out on the Japanese Grand Prix again this year due to COVID. I can't wait, guys, until we get a little bit of a return to normalcy and we can get some of these tracks that are just absolutely amazing. I mean, Japan, such a good track. Singapore, you got to get some of these circuits from the East Asian. area. And last card in the pack is a Renault RS20 with number 31 for Esteban Ocon rocking in the picture. But yeah, guys, lots of stories coming into the next race. Yeah, Canada, I know. And I have to say, the only race that I've ever actually been to in person was Canada 2019. I went with my father. And that was the race that Sebastian Vettel led the entire way. Every single lap, Sebastian Vettel led. But was given a 5-second penalty for unsafe re-entry as he went off the grass and came back on in front of Lewis Hamilton, and he got a 5-second penalty. So the win went to Lewis Hamilton, and yeah, it was unfortunate that there was no Canadian Grand Prix this year. Hopefully we get back there. I loved that race. It was a great race, great circuit. The first one I ever went to live, so it'll always have a place in my heart, and the only Grand Prix that I was able to go to with my father. So absolutely amazing track. Love the circuit. Going to the U.S. Grand Prix this year, so hoping that is a great race as well. And here we go. We've got Max Verstappen, one of the World Driver Championship protagonists of this season. Driver of the day in Monaco. And the cards stick sometimes. Come on. There we go. Lance Stroll for Racing Point. Again, signed with Aston Martin for another year. Man, Valtteri Bottas. We had the Grand Prix winner in Japan. Now we've got driver of the day in Japan. Bottas making his mark on this box. I've had quite a few. And there's another Kevin Magnussen. This time, the refractor. Very nice K-Mag refractor here for Johnny. We'll sleeve up the rest of these guys. All right. I mean, so far, I have to say, in the second half, really, it's just been the Lewis Hamilton base. I mean, I say just because Lewis Hamilton base is obviously a monster hit, but we've got to get something else in here, right? We've got 4 packs remaining, guys. There's got to be some more spice. Some more spice in these packs. Let's see. Okay, starting off with a Carlos Sainz base. And I tell you what, guys, everyone's trying to find, right now the Landos, the Russell, the Max Verstappen, the Lewis Hamiltons, those cards are all going insane. Now the Ricciardos are starting to jump after his win. Tell you what, Carlos Sainz is a guy to look for. These cards still pretty cheap on the market. And one of my lights just went out, fortunately. But guys, these cards still pretty cheap on the market. Oh my God, another base right after. We've got Antonio Giovinazzi. Oh my gosh. The base after base. Can we get a triple base? No, the Daniel Kvyat for AlphaTauri. Last card in the pack here. Another Daniel Kvyat. This time, the track tag insert. Back-to-back Daniel Kvyats. Not unlike his back-to-back torpedo sessions in 2016. China and Russia. He took out Sebastian Vettel in both races. In Russia, he hit him twice on the opening lap. Within 3 corners, he hit him twice and took him out. And that was ultimately the reason that he was taken down to Toro Rosso at the time, now AlphaTauri. And Max Verstappen was brought up. And Max Verstappen, on his first race ever with Red Bull, delivered. As the 2 Mercedes took each other out in front of him, Max Verstappen came home to win his first race ever for Red Bull and take the title of the youngest Grand Prix driver ever. And now he's too old to be the youngest world champion ever, but he is still searching for that first world championship. Obviously, Lewis Hamilton going for his 8th to set the record there. He's tied Michael Schumacher's record. Also, if you haven't seen it, Schumacher, the Netflix documentary just came out. Awesome watch. Go give it a watch if you haven't already. Alex Alban, Grand Prix driver of the day in the United States. Can't wait to see that race this year live. We've got Jack Aiken for Campos. Oh, the Nicholas Latifi base. I saw the white and blue, and I was hoping for this guy, Georgie, over there. But we'll take the base. Always love base portrait hits. And we've got a Lando Norris, driver of the day in France, refractor. Very nice refractor for Lando here. Chugging on the water bottle as ever. All right, guys, we are down to two packs remaining, guys. We need Johnny. We need the hit, man. We need your luck. Everyone, throw the fire emojis in the chat. Do whatever we got to do. We got to summon up a big hit here to end it off. We need, in the penultimate pack, what can we pull? What can we pull in the penultimate pack? We're starting it off with the Max Verstappen. Driver of the day in Brazil. Next one is a Giuliano Alesi for F2. Followed by MP Motorsport team logo for F2. Last card in the pack. Hey, there's a Kimi Räikkönen for Jimmy. Not a base auto or anything, but Kimi Räikkönen World on Wheels insert. Gotta love it. Let's sleeve it up there. Very nice. And let me just grab a couple more sleeves here. Or for Julian. Coming up as Jimmy in there, but alrighty. Let me just sleeve up these last two. And guys, we're in the last pack. The last pack. Can we get some last pack magic? I tell you what, this has been a quiet second half of the box. Outside the Lewis Hamilton, so far, Jonathan, really the only one getting paid off here with the big Mercedes slot. Let me just get, real quick, a sip of water. Okay, guys, let's channel in it. Let's summon the hit. Last pack, guys. Last pack of the opening. Here we go. Let's bring something big to knock off one of these cards you see here in front of you. And we're starting off with High Tech Grand Prix F2 team. Followed by another F2 team, this time Carlin, which is Yuki Tsunoda's old team. Then we've got a Valtteri Bottas. Yet again, another Valtteri Bottas. And last card in the pack. And guys, we are hoping, I mean, generally you do get the two purples. So we're hoping for a purple here. We're hoping for a base portrait. Give us somebody. What do we got, guys? What do we got? Oh, it is the purple. But it's a Jack Aiken for F2. F2 taking both of the purples from this box. All right, and I will set that up right there. We'll dig up the other purple that we pulled as well, guys. And that is going to be it for today's opening. Let's get that purple up there. Very nice. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Obviously, Mercedes taking home the big wins today with the Valtteri Bottas 70th orange, the Lewis Hamilton orange, and the Lewis Hamilton base for sure. But guys, remember, we've got 5 more boxes in this case. We're now 4 for 7 on autographs, so we're right back on pace, and we still haven't hit the variation. So guys, if you want to get in, I've already got some people interested taking up the slots for the next box. If you want to get in, let me know. Always, as ever, willing to take offers for those slots via PM on Facebook and everything. So reach out to me, and then whatever slots don't fill, I put up on the Facebook group. So guys, congratulations again, Jonathan. Huge congratulations to you for your first break ever. But everybody, thank you for participating, and I hope to see you next time. We're running another break next week in preparation for Sochi. So guys, I'll catch you then. This has been Scott, aka Pirate, signing off.